just like solving an equation. But if you multiply or divide by a negative, the inequality flips. If it's not a negative, do you have to flip it? No. So only if the number you are multiplying or dividing by is negative. Okay, so we're still just solving inequalities today. We will not do the interval notation piece. We're just going to keep it as the inequality. But these have multiple steps. So they have a little more to them than the problems from yesterday. If I am looking at this, we start out just like if it were an equation. What would you do first?
Distribute.
We have to distribute that 4. So we get 4x greater than negative 24. Now it's more like the problem from yesterday. So subtract our 12 over. All right here, I divide by that 4. Do I flip it? No, because it's not a negative. So I get x is greater than negative 9. Okay, so on my number line, I need a negative 9. Make sure your number lines also include appropriate numbers on them. So this direction it's getting smaller, so negative 10, negative 11. This direction is getting bigger, so negative 8, negative 7. Would it be open or closed circle? Open. And then we talked about how as long as x is on the left, this arrow tells you the direction you're going. So which way am I going? To the right. We want the things larger, so that's to the right. So x is greater than. All right. Is that one okay? Let's look at number 2. What would be the first step here? Distribute. Now, because this is a minus, we could think of that as a negative 3. So you are really distributing a negative 3. So we get x plus negative 3x minus 6 is greater than 4. Positive x and negative 3x. And we can add the 6. So negative 2x is greater than 10. What's the next step? Right. So that's what several of you were forgetting yesterday. Because I divide by a negative, this becomes a less than negative 5. Okay, so on my number line, negative 5. Bigger numbers go to the right. Smaller numbers go to the left. Didn't have an equal to, so it's open. Then which way would we go? Left. Less than is to the left. Alright, why don't you guys try a couple? When you distribute on this first one, what do you have to distribute? A negative 2. Okay, that minus in front makes it a negative. So you have a 7x minus a 2x, and then negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Because these are on the same side, we just combine them. So 7x minus 2x would be 5x. So we can subtract the 8. So 5x is less than or equal to negative 10. Divide by 5. Because it's a positive, it doesn't flip. You get x is less than or equal to negative 2. Equal to means closed circle, less than would go to the left. Is that one okay? Number 4. So what am I distributing first? Okay, so I get negative 8x plus 8 minus x. Negative 8x and negative 1x would be negative 9x, since they're on the same side, we just combine them. So now if I want to get my x by itself, we would do what? So negative 9x is less than or equal to negative 36. And that flips the inequality. So x is greater than or equal to 4. All right. Is that one okay? We're going to do a few of them off the bat, not all of them. All the problems that we've done so far, we only had x on one side of the equation, but we could have variables on both sides. So it's same as solving any other equation. We have to get our x's together, and we have to get the numbers on the other side. So how would I begin problem 5? It's a negative, so we would.
That's, yeah. That is on my paper.
So 8x plus 1 is less than 9. Subtract our 1. Divide by positive 8, so nothing flips, so you get x is less than 1. So less than would be open, going to the left. Is that one okay? Let's look at number 9. And kind of skip down to the bottom of the page. It definitely has more variables, more numbers, more parentheses. So it looks like more work, but we're just doing the same types of things. So where would we have to begin? Distribute. What do we distribute on the first parenthesis? Negative 3. So we get a 5x minus 3x minus 18. Over here, what do I need to do?
Distribute negative 1.
There's no number there, it's just a negative 1. So that's a minus x plus 7. Before we do anything else, let's combine like terms on each side. So 5x minus 3x would be a 2x. Positive 8 plus 7 is 15. So on each side of the inequality, I just combined my like terms. Now we have to do what? So 2x plus x be 3x. And we can add the 18. And get 3x is greater than or equal to 33. Divide by 3, x is greater than or equal to 11. Make sure on your number line you're putting the 11, bigger numbers to the right, smaller numbers to the left. Because of the equal to, we have a closed circle at 11. Greater than will be everything on the right. I lose anybody on that one? You guys walk me through problem 10.
Distribute negative one.
Distribute negative 1, let's say negative 3x plus minus 3
Minus 2x is
4x plus 8 minus 2.
So we distributed a negative on the first parenthesis. And we distributed the negative 4 on the second. Make sure you're watching your signs on those.
minus 5x.
Okay, combining like terms, a negative 3x and a negative 2x is a negative 5x. Over here, my like terms would be the 8 minus 2, which is 6.
Plus 4x.
X, or negative, minus 3.
Plus 3.
Okay, so we get negative x is greater than 9.
My negative 1, and then switch this on.
X is less than negative 9. So we open at negative 9 and going to the left. Are there any questions? And I have a handout.